What is up, everyone? I know I haven't recorded in a while because my phone is stupid and doesn't let me record for long periods of time, but I just want to make this video say I'm good. I'm fine. I've been fine. Nothing's been happening to me as far as, anyone attacking me. I mean, I know we've been being spied on by helicopters that go by, like, I don't know, every 30 minutes to an hour, as it seemed. Because there was a lot of activity with that, and a lot of sirens going on yesterday and the past week. Like, just, for what? There was nothing going on here, and I would have known, because I walk through my village almost every day if I can. And I say if I can because, well, if I feel like it. But I just want to bring this video to where everyone is aware that I'm good. I'm good, because I know a lot of people make videos where they expose the government, the elite, all that type of stuff, and then suddenly they go disappearing. Especially if they find a creative way of, like, making gas for our vehicles and the stuff that needs gas for, So stuff like that, they go disappearing because the government doesn't like that we use our own way of thinking and not having to rely on a dumb AI technology to do the thinking for us. I know I said because I'm using a electronic device to record, but that's just because there's no other way for me to be able to upload to YouTube and all that stuff. But I just wanted to bring that attention where I'm good, and I want to add something else to it where I want to get this out of there, out of the way. I want to mention before the phone decides to do something dumb, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I don't know, I just been getting these weird like how when you sleep and you feel like your dreams are like too real? Well, they're not like dreams. You actually go somewhere. You actually see things. Like you go to another like realm or something like that, So last night we were doing more research on the whole Epstein list, and I can't believe Melania, whatever the fuck her ditzy bitch's name is, she really went out on a fucking speech bringing up Epstein again, even though Trump did not want that being brought up. I think that's fucking funny because Trump's fucked. He really is. And all of his little butt buddies, including Melania, whatever the fuck her name is, I don't give a fuck. They're all going down at some point. But when? That's the thing. But I just want to bring that up because last night, after that, laid down for the night, and then I started like going somewhere. Like if I felt like not like an out of body experience, but it was where like I went somewhere because I was seeing like shitload of fucking files from the Epstein thing that was never released. I was starting to see images, all that stuff. So, and I can't really remember offhand what I seen, but I seen like a paper in my hand, and it said like stuff. I was seeing images and whatnot, and then our dog decided, oh yeah, let's go scratch at the fucking front door to go out to take a shit, right? So, my memory is a bit off, and my stomach. I mean, yeah, I said I'm good, nothing wrong, but I mean, I have a little bit of an upset stomach because, well, I kind of overate last night. I ain't gonna lie, but I gotta learn to not eat like that and just take it easy with my body. But goes for smoking too. But other than that, I mean, shit's getting a lot more weird, especially with me seeing it. Why would I end up, seeing something like that? It's telling me something. Dreams are not dreams like how, the dumb fucks say. Like, oh yeah, dreams are just dreams. They're not, they're nothing special in a way of, they're not where, they're actually realities where you lay down and your body takes a break while your soul, your spirit travels through things, travels to places and whatnot. So that's what's going on. And that's what happened to me. Last night, like I said, like I swear I went somewhere, like, and in like another reality, but it was like this like room in a building, and I don't know, I was scouring through things, like searching through shit, and I was like finding papers and whatnot. Like I remember holding up a paper, and I remember imaging Epstein, and then a few other things before, like I said, our dog needed to, take a shit. And I wasn't going to let her shit in the house. No, waking up to that, So I had to get up and let her out. It's responsibility over our animals, our pets, So, I just wanted to bring this up and let you guys know that I'm still good. Ain't nothing gonna... This government is not going to wipe me out. They're going to have to try harder than that. Than whatever they're fucking doing. They're gonna have to try harder than sending choppers over our house to spy on us. Especially when we're actually looking at stuff that contains to the Epstein thing. With the files and whatnot. So there's a lot of nasty shit relating to that. And I'll tell you, there's a lot more than what we've seen. A lot more that is far more gruesome than what we've seen so far. We didn't even see like much of like the rituals yet. Just like, how the kids were treated, and just different like disgusting images of toys that are for adults, which shouldn't be somewhere where kids are around. But, yeah. Right now, I'm on my way to the store, so I thought, maybe I could take a chance at getting a video out. I haven't got one out in I don't know how long. Oh, it's a halfie. Which I call halfies, half cigarettes. Why not? Why not, right? But, I do want to bring another attention, too. That I just thought that I really need to get off my chest. Before I even get to that, speaking about that, when I got up to let our dog out to, do her business shit, whatever, like right after, like I got up, and especially after seeing that whole Epstein thing and that, other, like, dimensional realm place, my chest was like hurting in a way of like, it couldn't have been our dog on like laying on me, or because she wasn't laying on me. She usually lays next to me, and I usually turn on my side to cuddle up to her or whatnot. But other than that, I mean, nothing else could have caused my chest to do that, especially after seeing that shit that was going on with the whole Epstein thing. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to stop me in some sort of way, and trying to stop everybody from talking about this. Anybody that talks about this and brings this up, they try to like cancel them, have them disappear, shit like that. When I say they try to make them disappear, I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about elites, Satanists, all them fuckers. That's what they do. To protect the pedophiles and to protect Trump. He's one of the pedophiles, obviously, but, I just wanted to, throw that little extra wording in there about that, But, yeah. this shit ain't normal. None of this shit's normal. And anybody that thinks all this shit's normal, man, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. I know they say wake up and smell the coffee, wake up, smell the roses, whatever, but wake up and realize we're in a fucking matrix. Okay? We're in this big shithole of fuckery where we really have no fucking freedom. Nothing. Constitution, bye-bye, because of the old pedophiles running the shit and controlling everything with all this digital ID and, fuck that. They could kiss my ass, honestly. Well, I wouldn't want them touching any part of my body, but, in a way to say, hell no. Government wants to sit there and try and force me to take a digital ID or this and that, take vaccines, this and that, whatnot. Nah. Nobody realized, I can't say nobody, like, not, a lot of people realize what's going on, obviously, but the people that don't realize what's going on, these vaccines are garbage. All they do is infect you more and more and more. It's go down the rabbit hole. Just go down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to explain every single little piece of detail. Go down the rabbit hole. I'm just throwing you breadcrumbs. In a way that I'm just giving you little bits, like I've been. Go down the rabbit hole. Look at this yourself. Look at the right sources to go to. And you'll see exactly what I'm trying to explain. This shit ain't no joke. I know I laugh a little bit, like, I'm just trying not to let so much of it get to me in one, because I'm not trying to fuck up my, health in a way of, like, getting so stressed to the point where, something that results happening to it, like maybe heart attack or something. I don't want that. I want to keep being around here to help, to be able to spread the word even more, So that's why I laugh a bit. Oh, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. Yes, it is. That is fucked up. So just when I was saying that and talking about that, an ambulance drives by. Make it make sense. Come on. What? At that time, come on. I get, your emergency vehicles and whatnot. They have to get somewhere too. But at that time when I was talking about, don't want to get so stressed because heart attack and all that shit and whatnot, and that happens, yeah, make it make sense. You just don't, that's just timing like that, to me at least, is rare. Where something like that is just like on point right there. Come on. And nonetheless, all these devices, all these, electronics we're using, the cell phones, the laptops, or desktops, whatever, your smart TVs, cameras, this and that. The government looks at that. The government spies. They see, they hear right through our devices. Ooh, some of us may not know that because, well, we just think, okay, it's just the phone, it's on, whatever. But no, even right now, even at the time I am speaking right now, the government is watching. But the thing is, like I said, they're going to have to do a lot more than what they have been doing to stop me and everyone else that is wanting justice and want these bad people, these evil, Satanist, pedophile scumbags out of here. Bring light to these survivors, these victims that were horribly abused, used, whatever, by Epstein and all those fucking scumbags that want to sit there and do that type of shit. And it's, oh no, I was never with Epstein. Oh, I never went to his parties. Yeah, okay, and I never walked down to the store in the next city back and forth every fucking month either, right? Yeah, okay. Honestly, it does piss me off. It really does, because when someone like that is so fucking stupid and denying shit like that when there's obviously proof, it just pisses me off. You know, it aggravates. And it should aggravate people, because really, we got a dipshit fucking president that wants to deny everything and wants to be all sleepy, like, pisses me off. It really does. Something needs to be done. But I wanted to bring all this up, you know? It's ridiculous. You know, the fucking with, you know, up there and whatnot with the sky. Look. Actually, if I go opening my mouth, let me look. Yeah, there is clouds. They did chemtrail it overnight. And yesterday they did chemtrailing too. Yes, chemtrailing, not contrailing. Chemtrailing. Chemicals in the, well, fake sky is what we would say, because, well, really this is just an firmament. And no, I ain't gonna go with the whole, oh, these were entertainment purposes only. No. I mean, I guess if you guys are entertained by, you know, me mocking Trump, then but, because I know Iran sure as hell loves doing that with their Lego videos, which I love it. Whoever's behind, besides Iran, I mean, whoever, you know, what the person that's behind those Lego videos that mock Trump and all of his fucking scummy butt buddies, it's just, wow. I can't even find that shit on Spotify, because I wanted to save that shit to my playlist so I could have that shit cranked up, but I couldn't. I don't really like doing YouTube because, well, they don't have the right equalizer like Spotify does, and mixed with my stereo speakers, oh yeah. But besides that, I just can't wait for the one day where it's announced that Trump is behind bars or he croaked something or whatever, you know? I will be kicking up my shoes like an Irishman and fucking just be so fucking happy. But the thing is, here's the thing. We all know between, I don't care what anybody fucking says. Republican and Democrat are both garbage. Both parties are shady, not, you know, Eminem. Talking about shady as in they're suspicious. They're, you know, they did dirt. They did a lot of dirt. So both parties are not, you know, we don't, let's just put it this way. We don't need a government ruling our world. Ruling the creation that God made, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense here. God is the creator. He created this world. And the devil, the Antichrist, we should say Trump and Netanyahu, whatever the fuck his fucking name is. I know I'm going off like a sailor mouth, but I mean, anybody sees my point here. Anyone that's woken up to see all this garbage shit going around, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, both parties are bad, Democrat and Republican. None of them want best interest for any American citizen. They don't. They want what's best for them. Because think about it this way, even with the Biden administration, how is our prices still? They weren't that low. They weren't low like you know, back in, like way back in the day when a fucking candy bar was like 50 cents, you know? So none of it has been good. None of it. It's all been a lie. Everything's been a lie with this whole fucking government shit. And the government is also controlled by, because it's like a pyramid where you got, you know, the highest of highest, you know, your Satanist, the Antichrist, devil, you know, whatever. You got all that with the Illuminati, and then it goes down to the politics, then it goes down to this and this and this, whatever. And, you know, eventually the mind-controlled people that the government decides to fuck over. Yep. So, take what you will at that. I threw some breadcrumbs. I let everybody know I'm still good, still kicking, just taking down down chill, like as what I put, because well, I'm just chilling, just looking up stuff, I'm not really on any games, like video games, none of that, so yeah, things have been, I mean, good in a way, I guess, as far as, me not disappearing, because I'll never disappear like that. If I had to disappear, I'd make it known, like, hey, guys, I need to go somewhere for a while, but no, I'm here, and I ain't leaving, I would say, the only way to get me to leave is, something, but I don't want to say, because I don't want, things to, people think, oh, well, yeah, he's talking about this, so can't really do that. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm here, just because I'm not making videos every day or any great videos, whatever, but doesn't mean that I disappeared off the face of the earth, the flat realm earth, so just thought I would give you all guys an update and whatnot. Now I'm gonna do more research and digging into things when I get back and whatnot, because well, I ain't done looking up this whole Epstein thing and getting to the bottom of it and helping others, getting to the bottom of it. Yeah, so before I end this video, I'm just thinking, with all the storms we've been getting because of the chemtrailing and whatnot, we're bound to get hit with something. Because I know, just by the storms we've been getting throughout the last month, because last month we got a nasty, like, hurricane, like a mini version of a hurricane, if that makes sense. So, I've always been saying, this year, it's not over for these storms. It's not over for, all the shit that's been going on. Things are going to escalate big this year. I mean, with weather, with this whole Epstein thing, and now Melania, whatever the fuck her name is, decides, yeah, we're gonna do the Epstein thing now, And it says, oh yeah, Trump was there and everything, but I had nothing to do with it. Make it make sense. How? Like, they think they're fooling people. They ain't fooling the ones that are awake and ones that are becoming awake. They're not fooling that. They're all fucking stupid. I know I shouldn't, be judgmental, but I can't hold back with putting out that, all of them, Republican and Democrat, they're all dipshits. I don't give a fuck. And anytime a chopper flies by, I yell that they're pedophiles and shit. I don't give a fuck. I make it known. And we all gotta have, guts and balls to fucking stand up against this shit, the good American people don't tolerate this shit. Absolutely not. But I'm at the store, so, well, I'm gonna leave it as this. Take what you will from it. So hopefully you don't take it the wrong way. Do your research, go down the rabbit hole. You'll see exactly what I'm trying to explain. But that's it for now. I'll see if I can make more videos later on, maybe in the week or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not disappearing. Hell no. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, whenever that happens to be.